Hi everyone, Jennifer here. Today we're going to be doing a talk through for the 10-item wardrobe for Fall Winter 2015. I have my cup of tea in my Her Ladyship mug. I hope you have a sense of humor because this is supposed to be funny. And I'm drinking oolong tea with almond milk, which is very comforting for fall. So I hope you have your cup of tea and let's get started. So let's go through the 10-item wardrobe. So, okay, preliminary thoughts. Last year's 10-item wardrobe for Fall Winter 2015 was, by request, a budget wardrobe. And you know that sometimes with budget clothing that's more affordable, there are hits and misses as far as quality goes. The quality pieces stayed until this year, and there weren't that many of them, but there were a few of them, like the dot dress from Loft, the fluid ankle pants from Loft, some of the t-shirts, those sort of quality pieces stayed. The rest of the pieces from last year's wardrobe, they didn't stay because of the quality. So one reader very bluntly put it that, Jennifer, why don't you just say you get what you pay for? Now, I don't want to say that because you can buy quality items at a lesser price. It just depends, you know. Sometimes it is hit or miss when you do that. So because of that, there were a lot of holes to fill in this year's wardrobe. And I had to make a lot of purchases. Now, I don't like doing that. I don't like having to purchase so much in order to do my 10-item wardrobe. So that was an experiment, an interesting one for me, but I prefer to stick with buying quality clothes, higher quality clothes that I think will last. It probably all evens out in the end because, like I always say, you know, the high quality clothes are a bit more expensive, but they will also last you longer. For those people with a shorter fashion attention span, it's good for you to do the lower price point. Your clothes will not last probably until the next year, and then you can purchase more again. But if you do that, you're sort of always stuck in that rut of the lower end fashion. So that is just something to think about, and everybody has different budgets to work with. The 10-item wardrobe can be done on any budget. It's just a matter of preference. So this year I chose a few more pieces that were, I would say, mid-range. They're not, I didn't get any APC pieces, which are normally, you know, for me, they're really expensive, but they do last 4 to 5 years. But I did get a lot of Garnet Hill and Bowden pieces that are really high quality. From my experience, these clothes will last. So there you go. Okay, let's get right into the dresses. This should come as no surprise to you, but my 10-item wardrobe is heavy on the dresses again. I love wearing dresses. I know that all women are not the same. Some women don't like wearing dresses, but I happen to love wearing them. I think that they make you look really presentable with little to no effort because you don't have to pair them with other options. So I love dresses. I have the Garnet Hill plum dress. It's just a beautiful feminine dress. The Garnet Hill, this is actually called an Amelie dress, and they describe it as a Parisian-inspired frock. Now this one I grappled with because it does look a bit old-fashioned, like it was something from the 90s maybe that, I don't know, just an old-fashioned sort of dress. But I love it. I love it, and it looks really good paired with a long cardigan. It doesn't look so old-fashioned. It puts a little bit of edge in it if you do that. So it's comfortable and beautiful, and I do love this dress. I have the dress I'm wearing right now, which is the Garnet Hill sort of peacock green, which is a beautiful color, I think, especially for fall and winter. And this is a great dress because you could wear it with leggings or tights or not, but it's a layer type piece, and I love it. Okay, we have Bowden, and I have two of the same style dress. I really liked this style. It has a dolman sleeve, so it doesn't cling to the armpit, which I don't like, because if the day gets hot and I start to sweat, then, you know, you kind of ruin your clothes. But these have a dolman sleeve, so it goes a lot lower than the underarm area. So I got this in the navy blue and in the, I think they call it dusky rose and emerald dot. It's a fun print, and I think it looks great for fall, and it will look well into winter as well. And then the Lone Survivor dress from last season is the dot dress from Loft, which still looks great. And I wore this dress the other day and I got like 4 compliments in 1 hour on this dress. It's just a great dress and it's perfect for Southern California weather. It's still really hot outside. So I can't wear some of the longer sleeve dresses yet, but I'm looking forward to it cooling down. You might be wondering why a lot of the clothes are from the same places. Why is there so much from Garnet Hill or Bowdoin? By the way, I work for none of these companies. I'm not being paid by any of them. These are just honest purchases that I have made for myself, like I always do. But the reason why I purchase from these retailers, there's a few reasons. Number one, I'm a bit rushed when I do these videos for you. And if I wasn't blogging about them, I would take my time. I would not rush to get my wardrobe ready like I do. I would also probably buy clothes from more diverse places, maybe more local places as well. But because I do these blogs, I get them from national retailers that are easily accessible online, just in case you want to follow suit and get them as well. Another great reason why I do this is because oftentimes these online retailers, these big ones, they have sales and promotions where you can get your clothes at a significantly reduced rate. So another thing I have to say is that there is no outfit, I don't believe, in this whole 10-item wardrobe, even including the extras, that I paid full price for. So while you might look at it and think, ooh, that's a bit pricey, I didn't pay that price. I paid significantly less. Some of them for sales were like 40% off, 30% off, 20% off, but I got everything at a reduced rate and I didn't pay shipping for anything either. So that also makes me feel great because I'm getting a quality item and it's not at retail price. So you just have to keep a watch out for that. And that's also why you'll see some clothes from the same retailer, because let's say Garnet Hill is saying, 40% off all dresses or whatever. So I'll go look at their dresses and I think, oh, those would be great for fall. I like them, they're high quality, done. Right? So those are a few more insights there. Okay, there's one skirt this season and I love wearing skirts. So this is a great and happy addition. This is from Bowdoin and it's called their Pont skirt in navy. And it's a wonderful A-line skirt. It's high-waisted, which I like. And I'll get to what I pair it with in a moment. The trousers. Okay, so we have the Loft fluid ankle pants in black and those carried over from last year. I love these trousers. Love them. They're comfortable, they're beautiful, they just present really well. We also have the Talbot's riding pant in honey nut, and these are a new purchase, and I got those on sale as well. But these are great. The angle that they're shot at is not the most flattering angle, but I promise these pants are really flattering. I love them. I love riding pants. They're a bit high-waisted, which I'm into these days. I cannot do the low-rise anything anymore. I'm too old for that. So these are the high-waisted riding pants, and they feel like leggings, but they're not leggings. They're super comfortable, and they're chic. I love them. Now, you're going to notice there are no jeans in my 10-item wardrobe this year. I'm doing it pretty much again because I don't have anything against jeans. I actually love jeans. I think they can look really chic. But I do notice that a lot of people use jeans as a crutch and they just wear them all the time. Just jeans and t-shirt all the time. Just like how people wear their exercise clothes all the time. And that kind of bothers me. And so in a sort of form of defiance, I'm not putting jeans in my wardrobe this year. Because I just want to show that even on a casual day, you can still look really nice and polished and put together. So no jeans for me this year. Let's discuss the blouses. I have two. This Loft shell in ruby red is just a nice top that goes with all of the bottoms in this wardrobe. So it goes with the skirt and it goes with both of the trousers. And that is a criteria when you get the tops for your wardrobe, to make sure they go with almost all of the bottoms that you have in your wardrobe, because then it's easier to pair. And I have the Ann Taylor ruffle sleeve top in Chianti, which is just a delicate, beautiful, feminine blouse. I don't know how well it was shown in the video because of the light, but it's lovely. And again, it goes with all of the bottoms, the skirt and the trousers. So I think that they are both really nice matches. Now, some people say only 2 blouses. Well, we'll talk about the tees in just a moment, because the tees can also go with all of the trousers and the skirt. But for people who really are concerned about only 2 blouses or only 3 blouses, you can get more. I do the 10-item wardrobe strictly to show you that it can be done, although this year I do have 11 pieces instead of 10. But you don't have to do that. You can do a bit more. I just want to show you that it works and you can do it and it's doable at 10. So that's it. Those are the 11 core items. I didn't do 10 this year just to show you that you don't have to be strict, but those are the 11 core items. I love this wardrobe. I think this is going to translate really well to winter. I don't believe that I'm going to have to make any changes for winter. So let's discuss the extras. Now the extras complement the core items. T-shirts are among the extras. Now I think a lot of people, when they think of t-shirt, they think of like the old concert t-shirt from the 80s or your old college t-shirt or something. And that's not what I'm talking about. That would be considered exercise clothes, which by the way are also in your extras. But by tees, I just mean polished, put together t-shirts, plain or fancy, that you can combine with your core items to make them look good. So these lace t-shirts are an example of what a fancy t-shirt would be. Also the brocade t-shirt, and they're all from Loft. Now some people might say, wait, those lace t-shirts look like blouses. How can you tell? Well, Loft describes them as lace t-shirts. So that's their name. That's how I decided to categorize them as t-shirts. But if that bothers you, you can put them in your core items, and that would bring you up to 13, for example, for this wardrobe. The wonderful thing about an embellished t-shirt or an unusual t-shirt like this is it's just a wonderful way to even make a casual look special. If you are in defiance to our over casual society like I am, they're just a great option. So there are those, and I got those at a really great price from Loft. The brocade tee, which transferred from last year, that was a great item. And then of course the simple tees, and that's what a lot of people think of, and they're just basics, like the Talbot's white tee and the Ann Taylor emerald green tee, or I think that's more of a hunter green actually. These are not all of my plain t-shirts. I have a few more white t-shirts, like in short sleeve, long sleeve, and 3/4 sleeve, which I believe this one is. So that's it, and those go with all of the bottoms, the trousers and the skirt. Let's discuss the sweaters and the cardigans. So we have the 2 short sleeve sweaters from Bowden, and I love these sweaters. I love them. They're cropped and they go down to the elbow. They're almost like a sweater t-shirt, so they could be in either category. But they are wonderful with everything. They go with the skirt, they go with the trousers. They also go over some of the dresses to make it look like the dress is a skirt, which is amazing. That just gives you even more combinations. So they're a wonderful layering piece. I have the hunter green Talbot's V-neck, which transferred from last year. I have this black cardigan from Ann Taylor, as well as the tan cardigan. These are oversized Cascade waterfall cardigans that are very popular lately, and I love them. They go with the dresses, they go with the outfits. They're wonderful. Now I have a few more cardigans I didn't show. I have a black and blue cardigan from Old Navy, and my navy cardigan from Talbot's. I have beige cardigans, but I think I'm going to put those away for my spring wardrobe as layering pieces. So I have a few more basics there. Okay, outerwear. I needed a raincoat with a hood because I walk everywhere. Even though we've moved, I still walk everywhere. And I am hoping that it eventually rains in California. Apparently El Nino is coming. So I have this hooded raincoat from Bowden that I love it. It goes really well, especially with that Bowden print dress. I have, and these are both from last year, I have the olive sweater coat from Garnet Hill and the ruby red wool coat from Garnet Hill, and that's beautiful. I don't know if you saw that, but I purchased that in the winter sales at a very reduced price. Unfortunately, neither of those are available anymore because they're older. Scarves. I just wanted to give you an idea of scarves. I have more scarves than this, but I do have this gray Massimo Dutti scarf. That was a present from my mother-in-law, and I love that scarf. And then I have this pretty green tartan wrap. I don't even know where it's from. It's really old, so I just wanted to give you an idea of the scarf. I'm wearing the gray one with the Ann Taylor Loft cardigan, a gray cardigan. That is it for my 10-item wardrobe this year. I had a lot of fun putting it together, and it's custom tailored for me, for my life, for the weather that I live in, for my life situation, and for what's important to me, which is looking presentable always. And you should definitely custom tailor your 10-item wardrobe to your life circumstance. There is so much material on my blog, The Daily Connoisseur, that can help you with any questions that you have, or of course check out any of my books in the Madame Chic series to get more on the 10-item wardrobe. Thank you for joining me on The Daily Connoisseur. I'll see you next time. Bye!